going on, guys? I've got a 2016 Silverado 1500. I just installed a CB radio in it myself. Radio I went with is the Cobra 19 Ultra 3. That's about what it looks like there. I mounted it right here onto this door. Seemed like the best place for it, most convenient for me anyways. Microphone's going right here. For the coax cable, I cut with a utility knife the carpet a little bit right here somewhere, you'll never be able to tell really. Now this is going underneath the carpet to about right here-ish. There's a big ass rubber grommet right here, and to get to that you're gonna tear this up with like a flathead screwdriver. Just pry it up. It's just got some plastic clips. Once you take this kick plate out, it's right here, the carpet will be able to come up real easy, and you can kind of feed it through there with your arm and up through that rubber grommet. I'll show you where that is underneath the truck. The reason I'm making this video, I hope it helps. It's probably not the best video ever made, but I was looking at a bunch of options for how to do it, and I didn't see a whole lot with 2015 to 19 Silverados. So yeah, anyways, hope this helps. So this is where that rubber grommet is, right there. Right here, this is my coax cable. I got some wire loom, some 1/4-inch wire loom on Amazon. It's really good stuff. I got like 100 feet for like $15 or something, and I bought a bunch extra because I'm probably going to use it on every other aftermarket part that I put on this truck, any kind of lights or anything. I'll probably use this wire loom with it, so I bought a bunch extra. You only need about 20 feet for the install that I did for this CB radio. So yeah, ran the coax through here with I use some electrical tape every foot or so, just tape it closed. These zip ties I got also on Amazon. They got like a 50-pound, what's the word? The 50-pound limit or whatever. So I figured that was good enough for under here. I live in Southern California, so we're not gonna have any like snow, or I'm not gonna worry about salt on the road or anything. But it's pretty easy for me. I don't really have to think about it too much. But definitely want to protect your coax if you live in other places, for sure. Probably should just do it in general. Anyway, so I ran along here through there, kept it as high and tight as possible, and then here is where it's going to start. It's going to go under this mount, where the cab is, and go up along the back of the truck bed. I'll show you that right now. Right here, that's where it's going up, right up to there. Now I've got holes in the back of the truck bed. I don't know if you can see them very well at all, but they're there's one on each end, and it's about the size of a steak hole. It's about the about the size of one of these. So you don't have to drill through the back of your truck bed or anything to get that. But I ran it through that hole underneath my toolbox, and right up to here. This mounting bracket is it's the Firestik 3-way mounting bracket. It comes with another little piece, but I didn't use it. I just used the L bracket part of it. It comes with the hardware, so I kind of lined it up and sharpied where my bolts are going to go through. I used a unibit. I used a 1/2-inch unibit, but obviously it's only a 1/4-inch, so just drill about half. Just go a step at a time. Once you get close, then just see just enough to get the bolt through. But yeah, just a unibit, boom boom boom, mounted that up. yeah, it's basically that. And then the spring I got on Amazon, it was whatever they recommended. I don't recall exactly what it was, but it's a stainless steel spring for CB radios. And then the 3-foot, I think it was a 3-foot Firestik 2. Sorry, the reason why I say I think is because I had bought a used truck a while ago. It was my very first truck. It was 1990 Ford, you know, 350. Oh my god, I loved it. But anyways, it already had the CB setup installed in it, and some lady hit me, like hard totaled it. And so, you know, I don't know what it is because I didn't buy it myself, but from what I can tell, that's what it is. I'll show you what I did to power the actual CB radio. So here's your power cords. Black is your neutral, red is your you know, your power. Put it back here, kept it nice and tight as possible. Probably could have done this better, but you know, it was a little tricky. I was getting tired. So this goes up, and behind this fuse box there's a big rubber grommet, like a huge rubber grommet, and I'll show you that. So looking in, it's on the right side, like right behind the steering wheel, basically coming through the firewall. Huge rubber grommet, this whole thing. This little, it's got a couple of nipples on here that they are sealed from the factory. So I just took some snips and I snipped that off. The inner has another rubber, you know, wall, if you will, that you have to penetrate through. What I used was a piece of solder stick, like for brazing. I just used that and pushed that through a couple of times. I heard guys use like a skinny flathead screwdriver, but yeah, poke that a couple of times. Don't hit it, you know, don't go crazy, but just nice and easy, because that fuse box is on the other side. But once you get that through there, I recommend using like a wire hanger. Straighten that out, something long and skinny. Tape your wires to that and feed it through. The wires that came with the CB radio obviously don't reach the battery, so I use my own wires. I wire netted them. After I got it through there, wire netted it, electrical tape, you know, and then secured it. And I got it going across here. I'll put wire loom on these as well, you know, just for good measure. But yeah, coming across here. This is your black. I labeled it, you know, with electrical tape. You should always do that, because I did not use red and black wire. So anytime you use a different color, always mark your black. That's always a good rule of thumb. But yeah, black is going straight to the negative side of the battery. You can also put this anywhere on the steel, you know, anything grounded on the truck. You can just zip a screw in and ground it that way, but it's always best, that I read, for you to just put it on the battery itself. And then the red side would go to the red side of the battery, so the plus side, directly onto the battery. The other option would be putting it on like a fuse or something, but I read that when you're installing a CB, it's better performance wise to put it straight to the battery, because it eliminates any extra noises you might pick up. It's just gonna be, you know, better in the long run. So that's that 2016 Silverado 1500 CB radio setup. That's how I did it. You guys will probably have, you know, more creative ways, maybe better ways to do it, but hopefully this is a good start and it was able to help you out. Took a lot of brainstorming, a lot of hours of reading, and actually the first time I did it, I messed up the antenna. I didn't put the ground in the right place, and I was getting all these funky ass sounds. So I went on Reddit. Our CB radio on Reddit is a really good place to go to. So check that out. Those guys are smart. They'll help you out. But yeah, good luck, and yeah, post a comment or something if you have any questions.